Welcome to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked, coming to you live from the Australian jungle.
Over the next hour, we're going to be dissecting all of today's action.
Yes, we will. Today, we saw everything from yo-ho-ho to yedli-yelli-yello-ho-ho. We saw the camp voting Ginge as their cup winner, and they had the party in the Jungle Arms. Shona may have left EastEnders, but tonight, she transformed back into Whitney.
Oh, yes, she did.
And,
okay, yeah, here's what's coming up on today's show. Lovely pipes, Joel.
Thank you.
We are joined by Vogue Williams after her first day of freedom.
Live from the UK is jungle legend Kate Garraway.
And I'll be catching Kelly as she takes her first steps out the jungle. But first, ahoy me hearties. We need a guest to help us unpack it all. And I spot a massive anchor. It's Sam Thompson!
I didn't say it!
I was getting involved.
Getting hammered every
Sorry,
time.
no.
Oh, I love
Really? Oh my God.
Kelly, how dare you!
I thought I'd just try being like the bad cop.
Oh, no, Joel definitely wrote it. I know for a fact it's got
Yeah,
Joel
he
written
did.
all over it.
You spotted it, Sam. You spotted it. How are you today, my friend? You all right?
So good. Last day.
Oh, no, mate.
This is it.
But you know what? We've got Daddy Jones tomorrow. Kelly's gone. Can you believe it?
Yes, I told you
you said it yesterday.
Unequivocally, it was going to happen. And it has.
Yeah.
And now I have no idea. But yeah, I was pretty sure that was going to happen.
Yeah, is it? What
You
do you
enter the lottery, you can tell the future.
Yeah, for sure, for
What
sure.
can I
It was like you say, it was sort of felt like maybe it was coming, but I think they're going to be a real loss now. She gave a lot of energy to that camp.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been some sort of negativity towards her online a little bit, but we're not seeing that there.
I don't understand it.
We think she's given so much, right?
She's given so much. Her and Eddie, Ginge and H particularly, Lisa as well, are like the vibe bringers. Now 2 of those people have gone. It's going to be interesting to see. I didn't think it was going to be Kelly today, no?
Really?
Yeah, I thought it could have been Martin, just because he's a brilliant guy, we all love him. Just a little bit quieter.
Yep.
At this point, when people leave the camp, the quiet ones sometimes are the ones who come out early, so nothing against him. But yeah, it's going to be a real loss to camp, I reckon.
Kelly was great in terms of she was always there.
Yeah.
So like when any sort of energy was happening, she was always around that.
Yeah.
And she always had something to say, which I think is really, really nice. And I think she will actually be a bigger loss to the camp than they realise.
But why did she go?
Because I think it was because of the cooking and the washing up and all that.
Do you think, again, it's someone standing up to
It's
Ginge
the
and H?
boys, mate. You can't stand up to the geezers, mate. They're going to win. Like, that's
man.
the way it is.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's just mad.
It was interesting what she said just before she left when she spoke to Anna on deck. She said to the group that there was more than 10 milk bottles. Do you think it's going to ruffle any feathers? Do you think people are going to get frustrated by it? What's going to happen?
I don't want to wish the day away, but I already want to watch tomorrow night to see if it's like a massive chat and a massive argument.
Do you know what? I don't think it will. They've just been to Jungle Arms. Kemi, it's the nicest vibe when you go. You know that, Joel.
Yep.
Like, you go there, you're all together. It's like, that's almost when you realise you're on the last stretch. It's like when school's about to finish and you're wearing home clothes. And, like, there's a really great vibe. So they're sandwiching that between knowing they're going to be going home soon.
Nothing's going to bother them.
I don't think they're going to get annoyed at this point, to be fair.
No, it feels like the beginning of the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It feel like, oh, there's only good stuff that comes from out.
And everyone's so feel-good, which is so lovely. It is quite the bomb to drop, though.
Yeah, I love that.
I think she was holding on to that for a while. I think she thought about doing that.
I think it's great.
It's so
great
clever.
to create some drama before she leaves.
Do you know what? She leaves, and I watch Ginge stand up and go, no, whoa.
Yeah.
No.
I wish
Trying to figure it all out on the fly.
I feel like she should have said it, and then Shona should have gone, dish, 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 and then she leaves out of camp.
But how many
So
dishes? That's the question.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I think she was happy to leave. It seemed like she still felt like she wanted to go. Some people even feel that they didn't want to go, but I felt like she kind of
She had a
wanted
smile
it
on
a
her
little bit.
face when
Yeah,
they
do you know
announced
what?
her.
I think that she knew it was her time more than anything. And I think that she'd been gearing up for it and she was ready in her head.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, once you get to that stage, you're like, all right, fair enough, it's probably going to be me, so I'm just going to sort of, like, get myself in that headspace.
How do you think it's going to affect camp, her departure?
Bigger, I think, in a greater way than they imagine, because I think she, energy-wise, was always there. I think there will be a hole, and I think people are going to miss her. It gets real small now, that camp, and you can kind of decide what bed to sleep on and stuff. And it just feels,
exciting.
yeah, it really is, by the way.
Yeah.
But it feels a lot more empty, and actually it gets a bit sadder sometimes because you really do bond with people.
Well, I think also though, you know, we've had Vogue go, Kelly go, and Eddie go. Those are three quite big energy bringers to the camp, you know. And the more that you leave people in, they're brilliant. But Jack, you know, Martin, those ones that are slightly more laid back.
Yeah.
It's going to get quieter in there. You're going to feel it. Then also the boys, H and Ginge, are going to get bigger and bigger because they're going to fill that hole, I think.
It's going to be... And Lisa. And Lisa and Ruby. They're like a foursome.
Like a supernova. Just expanding.
Oh, well, time for an unseen clip now. Ruby Wax Meets is back, and I have no idea how she managed to book this guest. Take a look at this.
Look at Ginge.
Ginge, sit.
So let's interview me like you would back in the day.
All right.
Ruby, I'm in your ear. Can you please ask him about relationships, please, Ruby? Thank you.
So, what's your type, and how do you approach a woman?
Got to be funny, got to be spontaneous,
right.
And allow me to have my own time when I need it.
Yeah, that sounds kind of, you know, like you're covering. Honestly, what woman would you, if you were walking down the street, would your head twist around?
Michelle Keegan. I think she's beautiful.
But what would be your approach?
I would...
Be honest.
I would be honest. I'd say,
right.
Hi, Michelle. I hope you're doing well. I'm just wondering if we can get your Instagram, please.
Do you know you're getting boring now?
You've asked me the questions.
No, I know, but you're answering really straight.
That's what she would do in the interview.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I guess.
She'd tell you you're getting boring.
So would you unbore yourself?
Ask him what his hopes and dreams are.
What are your hopes and dreams?
For this interview to finish as quick as possible, because you're really doing my head in.
All right, thanks for being on the show. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
You'll never be on it again. And we won't even show it.
Yes!
We won't even show it.
I love them together. Michelle Keegan, get in touch, please. Let's make this happen.
And we want to hear from you, lovely lot, as well. Details on how to get in touch are on the screen right now. I mean, does Ruby need to bring back that show? So good. Should Shona have got that final star? And are Rice Cups the new pot noodles? Give us your 2 cents.
Yes, they are. Right, Vogue is set to join us on the sofa to unpack her jungle journey after this short break. See you in a bit. Good stuff. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked. Time now to bring on a very special guest. For the last 24 hours, she's been eating in the hotel restaurant and telling off the staff for not doing the dishes. It's Vogue Williams! Yes, Vogue, how are you? Lovely to see you. Sit on down. Sit on down, let me see. You okay? Thanks for coming on.
Hello, lovely.
Take a seat. Oh,
she's not hard. The seat's not hard.
It's so soft.
It is soft. Thank you very much.
How are you feeling? You feel all right?
I feel fantastic.
How's the last 24 hours been?
I have been, when I tell you, I got to the hotel and I was like, right, coffee, tea, there's a margarita, had that margarita, there's a margarita for someone else. I was like, I'll have that margarita. And then I was like, another coffee, champagne. I couldn't stop. Did you
sleep? Because I saw you yesterday.
Weirdly,
and you were like, I've got to have a coffee.
It was too much comfort. I was like, what is this? It's all soft and clean and lovely. But I've just had such a good time since coming out. Weirdly miss it.
Really?
That's not weird at Vogue. It's not weird at all. Everyone who comes back always says the exact same thing.
Yeah, it was just so fun in there and so different, and just waking up there and see, like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know you're in this gorgeous place, and then you get to go and do insane things every day. Like, it's so good.
I mean, how was it catching up with the kids, though? Did you manage to speak to them with the time difference and everything?
I got them at 5 o'clock now. My smallest one's kind of ignoring me, but the other two are delighted. And I was like...
Is that Spencer?
Yeah. I was like, who do you want to win? Who do you want to win? They were like, you. I was like, well, I'm not really in the running anymore. Who do you want to win? Angry Ginge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, the kids love him. Did they, have they watched your trials? What was their favourite moment of you, did they say?
I think they liked the trial where I'm wrecking balls of rage.
I mean...
My daughter didn't like the snakes because I was getting too scared, so she was crying, so they had to turn it off.
You forget how sort of traumatic it must be for your kids watching it.
Yeah, seeing your mom screaming.
The
I was like,
round your neck.
They must have been so proud of you doing that wrecking balls of rage. That was mad, that trial.
I absolutely you'd have loved that.
Oh.
It was when I saw it lined up, I was like, yes, I'm so glad I get to do this when it was so fun.
It's exhausting,
You would have been
though.
all right at it.
Mate.
Just all right.
Not really sure, Tom. We did Gladiators
together.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's one of the most exhausting trials,
I
though,
just
that
called
you
you
did.
Tom,
Oh,
so I'm
man.
obsessed with Tom.
You're like just imagining Tom
But
just
actually,
speaking.
how amazing is Tom? He is the nicest human being with the his vocabulary and how interested he is in everyone else. It's amazing.
See, that's what I loved about him. He's interesting and he's interested, and like you look at him and you're like, he can't be real, but he is real, and that's what he's like. And he's just so lovely and so positive and just like a really great campmate.
Yeah, I think so too. He's just natural. I'm really glad that he's come in because he's probably the least known, I'd say, in there.
Yeah.
And I feel it's great that the nation is getting to know who he is,
he's
the
just
energy that he's got.
brilliant.
Let's talk about the boys and the washing up. Why do you think that they hated it so much, Vogue?
Do you know what? It's a bit of a thankless task. So me and Tom were on it for 4 days, and I was like, no one's thanked us, Tom. And it's kind of, but I actually really enjoyed the washing up. So when they got put on it, I was like, I would have preferred to have been doing that because it's quite like you're going down, you're sitting at this lovely creek and doing it. But I don't think the boys, they kind of felt like little brothers to me, and I'm a neat freak. Like, I love cleaning and I love organising, and I was like, please just clean them because there's rats pissing all over our cups.
Yeah.
I was like, you get this rat disease where you die. I was like, if you don't want to do them, I'll do them, but just not
Someone
the
needs
rats.
to do them.
Yeah.
And Dex said in their interview with Kelly, you don't see it, but when we get in the morning in the lives, you can see the rats really going over everything. Like, you
And
can
then
see it.
No one likes it. And the thing about Cupgate, Jimmy told us to eat out of cups to
What?
begin with. He was like, use the cups, it's easier. And then he didn't want to use the cups. I think they just wanted us to use one dish at a time. But like in the grand scheme of things, who gives a shite?
Yeah, I'm glad you spoke up though, but to us guys, it felt like you and maybe Kelly were the only ones who kind of like spoke out about things. Were you frustrated that no one else was like calling it out? Because you're really, really good at calling it out.
I know, well, it was just the rats for me, but I think that we were a harmonious group. No one didn't like each other. Like, there was a few frictions that I heard after, but I hadn't seen at the time. But like, we just genuinely got on, just like, oh, hang on. But we genuinely got on, and when we were in there, we were like, this must be really annoying because none of us are having scraps. But that was my one thing about going in. I was like, I just don't want like an argumentative camp. I want it to be really nice and really fun, and that's what I got.
It was beautiful.
You
though.
really got
was
that.
Watching
really
from
harmonious.
afar, like, you guys all did get along. We're like a real big family. Even in the Jungle Arms last night,
I
like,
was raging, I
it
missed
looks so nice.
Yeah.
No, I really wanted to do that. I was so happy for them though, because we were all like, I was like, surely they'll give us something now. We're all dying.
Well, you will be sorely missed, as by all of your campmates. Take a look at this. You're going to like this.
Vogue, she did everything. She was like a jack. You know, she cooked, she got the water.
Yes. She had 3 things going at once.
Yeah.
She had a pan, she had a log under her arm, and she was putting water in, in a tin.
Yes.
And never complained,
No,
never
so
explained.
dynamic and loved doing it.
Yeah,
loved doing it.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I knew it was part of the...
Yeah.
It's a shame, really, because I'll miss the way she calls me Jean-Jay in an Irish accent. I did like her accent. She had a great laugh as well, so, yeah, I'm going to miss her.
That must be so nice to see, right?
My sweet Jean-Jay.
You're Jean-Jay?
When I first said it to him, I first met him, I was like, Jean-Jay. And he was like, I don't speak French. I was like, it's not French.
It's just your name.
It sounds like a lovely fragrance that you could bring out, you know?
I just felt like he was
Jean-Jay.
more elegant than Ginger. I was like, you're a Jean-Jay to me. Yeah.
Who did you feel closest to in there? Because that was a little bond, but...
I think because I came in late, I never had that, like, solid bond or, like, real deep friendship with anybody. I had a really good friendship with everyone. And I'd say Tom probably I was closest to because that's who I went in with. But I just genuinely liked everyone because you kind of go around the group because you've loads of time to talk and, like, everybody had different stories. I found Jack so interesting. He had loads of stuff to talk about. Martin is, like, he's just so cool and chilled and just... Everyone had something different and Lisa was just, like... It was quiet and then you'd know when Lisa had woken up because she'd be like, bah!
Yeah.
And it was actually a nice energy to have around.
I thought she had a great episode tonight, Lisa.
Oh, my goodness.
Really, really great. Oh, Vogue, I think you will... We talked about it earlier, but the trials, you will go down in history as some of the most incredible we have ever seen. Let's remind you.
Just keep breathing, don't move.
I think it's vomit fruit. pig's brain.
Shampoo!
I didn't even know I could scream.
You didn't even know you could scream.
Well, I don't generally spend my time screaming. I've nothing to scream about. I have quite a nice life at home. And then in there, I was like, I hate snakes. And I thought I'd be grand with the snakes. I was like, they're kind of cute. And they're like Britney Spears. And I was like, I am not Britney Spears.
You did so well in that one. But can we talk about Wrecking Balls of Rage?
Loved it.
Oh, my goodness. Was bringing back anything less than 11 stars just not an option? Because you were so determined. Like, even at the end, we saw you, like, crouch down, you're like, I'm going to do it. And I was like, babes, you didn't have to. They would have been happy with, like, 9.
When I got the first 5, I was like, there's lines. You're fine, and then you just get so competitive, and I was like, no, I'm going to go for it. And they were annoying me with the balls. The speed of them going by me, I was like, if that hits me in the face, I'm gone.
You just never gave up. You just kept on going. You're literally on the floor. Just going like, there was like bits where you're just like smashing your head against the
side. That was a tough watch at that point.
It was really tough.
Yeah.
We watched it, we're like,
slamming into the corner as well. And you know as well, when the adrenaline's flowing, it's not hurting. You know when you get back to camp, you're like, oh my God, it's so much pain.
You
when I finished, I was like, they'll give me a lift home now because I've done so much working out. And they were like, right, off you go. And I'm like, a 40-minute walk back to camp.
Yeah, that long. Do you think that the trials sort of gave you a bit of a sense of purpose in camp? Do you think?
Yeah, I think everybody wanted to do the trials. I wanted to do all of them because, like, you get out, you get to do something, and as much as you're frightened, it's like this wild adrenaline hit. You're just like, you're so spiked when you're doing it, and you're so excited, and it's just so much fun, and you don't know what's coming for you, and like you're blindfolded until you get there. So you have absolutely no idea where you are or what you're doing, and then you get there, and that's why with Wrecking Balls of Rage, I was like, I saw it.
You
were
like, just so good. Finally, will you ever be eating out of a cup again? Do you think you'll ever do it? Do you like have you porridge in a little cup?
I'm a bit grim at home. Sometimes I eat out of a pot, sometimes I drink out of a carton. Like, I am a bit grim, but, like, yeah, I'll be able to eat out of a cup again. Less washing.
Less washing,
Amen.
exactly. I bet you're loving it in the hotel right now. You're like, yes, no washing up.
Yeah.
Love this, come on. Great chats, guys. Thank you very much. Vogue will be staying with us for the rest of the show. Later on, Kemi will be catching up with Kelly, and we'll be chatting to Kate Garraway after this short break. See you in a bit. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked. So, Ginge told us yesterday that he misses playing FIFA, but tell you what, he's still kicking off. Can you believe that he's still moaning about the cups?
No.
Still moaning.
Is he still moaning about the cups?
Yes, every day for the last 3 days.
They just swap jobs. Honestly, he just wants another job, and that's okay.
It's funny, though, isn't it? Like, the little things become so massive in there, don't they?
Yeah, because there's nothing else. But I think that some people do a lot more than other people in there, and I think now that it's getting smaller...
Who?
Well, you have to wake up and you have to get the fire going again. So, like, I yesterday I got up, I got the fire sticks, I put the porridge on, I put the water on. But Age and Ginge like to sleep in until it's literally like, get out of bed. We're going on air. Like, they just want to be filmed in bed because they kind of just don't want to get up. Fair enough.
It's mad that they just got, like, because the sun wakes you up, and, like, then you also get excited by it. I can't believe that they're always still asleep.
Oh, yeah, there's no showers in the morning for them. They're just literally, they roll out of bed and they're on camera.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, the beauty of youth.
Do you know what the best thing about them is, though, is I feel like they're everyone's little brothers.
Yeah.
Almost.
That's how they feel.
And they're little scamps.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like running around together as well. It's like a twosome. And they're literally just sort of like scurrying around. And you can't be annoyed. The milk bottle thing, you can't be annoyed at that.
Well, you can.
No, I can catch a milk bottle.
Yeah, but as a viewer, I'm like, yeah, go on, lads. Like, I would never normally be like that. But they have this way about them.
They should have eaten them all, though.
They should have
eaten
eaten
them all.
Yeah.
That's
Just say you didn't get them.
Well, like, everyone got 1. They got 3 each, plus the one they get in camp, so they got 4 each. That's massive in there.
So amazing. Do you know what? Fair play to them. I'm raging, though. I'm going to start, like, I'm too much of a rule follower. I'm going to start skipping queues and stuff and, like, just breaking all the rules. I'll be in prison next week, you see.
Did you ever suspect anything? Like,
no, never.
Kelly was really overacting. She got into the first thing she said. She was like, "There's one each, everyone. There's one each."
That's all you need. You only need one. It's got all the sustenance you need.
Yeah.
I did feel like I only needed one, but I mean, if there was an extra 3, I would have shoved them in too, of course.
Oh God.
Fair play to them, though.
Can't
Like,
wait
you
for the
have
drama.
to do stuff like that in there, and if they're going to get away with it. go for it.
I love the drama, even the fact that, like, do you believe you had to vote? Literally vote on whether they were going to eat out the trays or the cups? Like, you had to vote.
Did they have that?
Oh,
yesterday. Yeah. I was just like, OK. We won't do the cups anymore. We're not drinking out of the cups. You're drinking out of your water bowl.
Yeah.
The cups were basically in other food stores.
Do you think that just H and Ginger maybe struggled to give up their leadership? Because they were no complaints when they were at the top. They weren't kind of like fighting for you guys who were doing like, the washing up and everything else.
You see, with Tom and I, when we came in, we really wanted to be doing chores because we were already in there and telling them what to do. And we were like, oh, God, this is just not a great look, like storming in here telling them what to do. And we liked doing the chores because it gives you something to do. And we used it as exercise. We're like, we'll get the wood because it's like so far away and then you have to carry it back up. But I don't think they like doing chores. And listen, you can't be good at everything.
True.
They're not good at chores.
Or do you think they're just going to keep moaning until... Because usually what happens generally in this camp is that if people start to moan, the public tend to sort of turn against them a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's kind of having the opposite effect for them. They seem to moan and then everyone's like loves them for it.
I know, it's because they're kind of like your little brothers. And even when we're in there, like, you're not actually annoyed with them because you're just like, oh, well, they're young, they're fine, they don't want to do it.
And then you know that at heart, they have good hearts.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, you can see with Ginge, we were saying this actually earlier, you see with Ginge is he's like a really lovely boy.
Yeah.
And what I love about H is he's a really lovely young man.
Yeah.
And I think they're slightly different in that sense. And I think that they go together really, really well. Like, H seems really wise. I think he's like 25. He seems incredibly wise for 25.
He's 26
He's 26.
This week. Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is. I think with the two of them, though, I look at them and I'm like, I'd love if my kids grew up to just love me as much as they love their moms.
Yeah.
Like, and they're not embarrassed about saying it. They literally are obsessed with their moms and their family. And the thing that Ginge is doing for his family, like, he's such a kind, nice boy, and he's so successful, but don't even think about it. He's so successful that he wants to share it with everybody in his family, and he just doesn't want to have it for himself. And I think that he'll never lose that. Like, you can see that in him. He just wants a simple life, and he wants to look after his family. I think
such a genuine soul, isn't he? Such a genuine soul. We've actually had some voice notes in from viewers for you, Vogue.
Oh, yay!
This first one is from Georgia.
Hi, Vogue. I just wanted to say I thought you absolutely smashed it. I'm gutted that you're out of the jungle, but I really want to know the goss. Spill the tea. Who was actually worse at the chores? Was it H or was it Ginge?
OK, nice that I've been given a choice of... So I won't say both. I would say slightly worse H.
Really?
Yeah, because Ginge would do little bits and bobs just to tick him along so he'd get away with more, you know what I mean? Like, so you'd be like, oh, I did see him with a piece of wood earlier. H was just like, don't care.
But I didn't want to do it. We've actually got another one. This one's from Sarah.
Hi, Vogue. Which campmate has the best and worst crack?
Worst crack? I don't think anyone had the worst crack. I think everyone was kind of good fun. Best crack, Ruby. I mean, the stuff she'd come out with, you didn't even see it all, and I'd be like, oh, is she gonna get away with that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ruby says what she wants, and she's just so funny. She said, one of the things she said to me, she was like, I looked at you when you walked in, and I thought, model, stupid. OK, Ruby.
Do you think that Ruby has been on a real journey in here? Because I think at the start it was maybe like Showbiz Ruby, and then now I think she just doesn't want to leave. She's so engrossed in the jungle life, which is the best part about this show.
Yeah, I think she's loving it. I think she wants to stay to the end. Look at her, Jesus.
Look at her.
She loves being queen as well.
I feel like she's turned a corner and she's looking pretty insane right now. She's adding accessories.
She won't want to leave, mate. You'll have to drag her out.
No, I think she wants to stay there. She is, like, turning into Jungle Jane in there, and she just gets on with it as well. But no, I wouldn't say Ruby does a whole load of chores either.
No, but that's true. But she gets away with it because she's Ruby. So they all get away with it, the lazy ones. So the gang obviously went down to the Jungle Arms tonight, and thankfully none of them vomited in front of the entire nation. And how embarrassing would that have been, Vogue? We've got some unseen footage of the frivolities. Let's have a look. We We love the Jungle Arms. It's so good. It was so brilliant. Did you? What would have been your karaoke song if you were in there, Vogue?
Karaoke song, I think Tina Turner, Private Dancer.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You knew that.
It's a little
All right,
bit...
Shona, calm down.
It's the only word I know the songs, the lyrics to. That and Happy Birthday, that's all I've got. That's what's in the arsenal.
Who was your favourite performance in the Jungle Arms?
Favourite performance? I think Martin.
Yeah?
Oh, his was so
Mine did a bit gold.
Martin's just a legend, and I think that, like, he's such a cool guy. And, like, the career he's had is just unbelievable. And he wasn't, like... He just was a fountain of knowledge as well.
Well, it's testament to, like, how much of a legend he is, because he's being voted to stay in every single night, and he's not really in it. So it's, like, absolutely great.
Martin loves to snooze, and, like, we've no snorers in there, but, like, you'd see Martin, and this is what he would do. He'd go... And that's it. And then he'd do maybe another one half an hour later. And that was his only snoring. So it's like, you can kind of deal with that.
Do you know what I slightly worry about with Martin? Because we're near in the end now. I'd love to see him do a trial. Like, on his own.
Yeah.
And the problem he has is he's such a lovely guy. He
won't
push. You'll see some people like, I'm going to do that. That's going to be me. I feel like I can do that. And then everyone just goes, OK, cool. Like, no one wants to have, like, an argument about it. You can tell that loads of people do want to do the trials, right? Martin will literally be like, OK, Jack, if you want to do it, cool, or Shona, sweet. And I don't think anyone is there batting for him and being like, do you know what, actually?
Because he's
I was
so
lucky
chill.
enough to have that, actually, in my year. Some people turn around and went, why don't we let Sam do it? And no one's really doing that for him, and I would like to see that happen for him.
They do have a little system going on in there as who hasn't done a trial on their own and stuff like that, so I think it will get to his chance to do it. But Tom, as well, I know, wants to do a trial.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it'd be nice for Tom to get one on his own, too.
You know he's not going to push that either, though, is he?
No,
the nice guys do. I mean... There was a little bit of tension over the past week, which has been interesting to see. Just like washing up stuff and, you know, nothing too deep. But do you think a kind of night out singing is going to fully unite the group again?
I think the night out singing, and I also think getting a bit of food, because we were kind of getting to the point where it was like we were all getting really, really hungry and, like, sleeping more during the day. Like, I never sleep in the day, and every day I was like, ah. So we were turning into zombies a little bit. So I think that the food will have really turned it around for them.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It was just such a good vibe, man. H's
So
song,
good.
Lisa, for me.
I know.
But that voice, when you're just like, you expected it from Shona, but like when Lisa's voice, I was like, yeah, she's got it, man. It's so, so good.
Yeah.
Loved it. But before the Jungle Arms, they obviously had to cook dinner. Was it a case of too many cooks in there? There was a bit of friction. Everyone was kind of saying, like, oh, that's not the way to cook, it's not the way to cook it. Then everyone was like, oh, it's great.
Yeah. I think there is a little bit of that everyone's just kind of chucking in their 2 cents, and it's better to just leave the cooks at it and to just, like, they're chosen cooks, they should just be left to do it. But everyone kind of wants to chuck a little 2 cents in. Even Ruby, who doesn't cook.
She was giving out instructions. I was so shocked at that whole thing. And then the irony is, at the very, very end, then Lisa turns around and everyone agrees it's the best meal they've literally had in an entire camp. I did not hear an apology from anyone. I heard oh, I was wrong about you, oh, yeah, you proved me wrong, but I never heard a sorry.
Do you know what, though? Jack, and I think you'll agree with this, Vogue, Jack was, you know, sort of getting involved like he does. And I think he's aware he does do that as well. He says he does at home.
Yeah.
But you know, there were flies all over the meat. And like, no one wants to eat that if the flies are crawling all over the meat.
That
so I
was
kind
a
of
fair
do
point.
get
He's got
that.
a point.
It's like the rat thing. We had Fred in our year who was militant. But, like, you do kind of need that, Jack, to sort of, like,
Point
just
things
keep
out.
hygiene a little bit and be like, guys, there are literally, like, 70 flies all over the meat right now.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you should be apologising for that.
I kind of feel like it was the least of our worries, to be honest. A few flies in the meat, we probably would have added a little bit of flavour.
You guys have eaten worse.
Actually, you had so much flavour already. You had salt, butter, you had it all.
You've had everything.
Yeah.
You've had it. I love that Shona was just like, you're saying about flies. Oh, Jack, shut up. Stop trying to not get us diarrhoea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Jack Fly's trying to lay eggs on meat. What the hell?
Kemi, how are what are the folks saying at home?
Oh, my goodness. What are they not saying, Joel? Here's a voice note from Judy.
Just wanted to say that the person that should go next is probably Martin Kemp. He hasn't done a trial, and he just sits there, rock on Ruby, rock on Shona. Hey.
Wait. Listen, we asked for strong opinions and we finally got them.
Yeah, I mean, but, like, he is such a lovely guy. We've said it. He's such a lovely guy. Everything he does say is so positive.
Yeah.
He's such a warmth to the group.
No, things have changed.
Yeah, he's just super quiet, though. Martin is really quiet. He's great when you get him for a one-on-one. But I genuinely think that, like, he kind of wants to come out and chill with Shirley.
Yeah.
You're actually doing him a favour.
I told Shirley back. She's ready to go in and get him, so just be careful about it.
Do you know what? I actually went down and saw Shirley earlier as well, and she went, I want him out. He's looking really tired. But do you know what, though? I actually... things have changed now for me, and if it's not H or Ginge, who I think deserve to probably win it, give me Martin. Do you know what? I really want that dark horse who's come out of nowhere and says nothing for the entire thing.
And wins it.
I don't know. I have an order in my head of how I think it's going to go.
Oh.
Okay, so I think next out is Martin.
Okay.
Then I think we will lose Shona.
Okay.
Then I think you'll lose Lisa. Then I think you'll lose Tom. And then in the final will be Ruby.
And the boys.
And the boys.
Ruby
Wow,
and the
that's a good order.
Place your best
Like
odds.
that. Like that. If I was a betting man.
Well, Kelly is waiting down there somewhere. Go off your pop and see if you can grab a chat with her.
See you in
Oh
a bit.
my God, I'm
Kelly.
next door to Kelly in the hotel room and she hasn't seen her husband in 3 weeks. I'm terrified.
Oh, God. Oh, her and Jeremy.
Please, guys, just 5 minutes.
Oh, love making in French.
I actually hugged him downstairs. He's a pretty strong guy as well.
He's pretty strong. He's pretty
yeah.
strong. Now we have a very special guest live from the UK. Good evening, Britain. It is Kate Garraway, everybody.
Hello.
How are you, Kate? You all right?
Very well, very well. I've got a bit of a stinking cold, but that's what we love about I'm a Celebrity, don't we, if you're back in the UK? You're full of cold, Christmas is coming, and we got sunshine and joy.
Oh, we have indeed, and we've got you on the show, Kate. Before we chat about this series, let's have a quick look at your jungle highlights from 2019.
I feel like I've woken up in the middle of a strange dream. Hello?
I'm not a fan of bugs. Every minute you're sort of living on your wits.
I just want to do everything I can. Be a bit braver.
Don't go up my noodle! G'day! Oh my God, it's so exciting!
So good, Kate. So great. How does it feel watching that back?
Fun. Oh, takes me back.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Are you in the 2019 gang? Any of you still in touch?
Yeah, absolutely. We're all still on our WhatsApp. Cliff is particularly good. He's always sending us little pictures on the WhatsApp group. Obviously, I see Roman a lot. Nadine's gorgeous. All of them, actually. They're all great. They're all great.
What's been your standout moment from this series?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, there have been so many... I mean, I love all the rowing over the washing up. We didn't have that much. I think we were all just glad of a task to do. And so, therefore, we didn't mind it. But, I love all the rowing over the pots and pans. That's been great fun. I thought Shona's trial was amazing tonight. I remember when I walked out on the plank, I thought, I'm literally going to die on national television. It's going to be really awkward. But she was utterly fearless, wasn't she? She was just sliding along that cannon, not caring, just full of energy. So I thought it was amazing.
What do you think of Kelly going tonight?
Oh, I'm really sorry about Kelly going. I just think she's one of those people that's just a big bucket of joy. Whatever anybody else is doing, she backs them completely. You know, if people are mucking around in the camp, she's just there joining in. I think they're really, and Vogue as well, you too. I think people are going to really notice the absence of that kind of energy going forward, because I think you don't really notice it until it's gone, and you really need it actually in there.
When people start leaving at this point, do you sort of really start to miss them? It starts to feel really empty, right?
It's a strange one because it's like all the time when people start to go, the dynamic changes. I don't know if you found this, Vogue, as well. Each night or morning when people go, it changes the dynamic. I mean, the only thing is it does give a chance for some of the quieter ones to come through a little bit. Yeah. Maybe we'll see more of Martin, and that's quite nice. But yeah, it changes each day. You just feel a weird shift. And you definitely miss the ones that bring the joy.
Do you think at this point it sort of makes you realise how much you want to stay as well, because the end's so close?
I know. I can remember every time Anton Deck popped in, I think, oh, it's definitely me today. And I made total peace with myself, got myself all organised in my head. And then you find out you're staying and you think, actually, I'm really, really glad. I really, really want to stay. And I think there's a weird thing. The first week I thought, I'm not going to be able to cope with this. I think when I woke up and there was a spider in my mouth, I thought, yeah, this is a bit hardcore. And it feels like forever that first week.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you don't want to go home. I remember I really wanted to get to the cyclone. There's something about that it's so iconic.
Yeah.
And it feels like the only trial that's sort of genuinely total fun, like nothing's going to bite you, nothing's going to slither over you. You're going to get blasted by water, but you're kind of in the mood for that by then. So I think that was when my stuck-on eyelash extensions finally came off. And I thought, OK, it's probably time for me to go.
It's amazing that you made it that far. It's such an iconic thing. Like, the Jungle Arms is another iconic thing now. It's become such a big part of the show. How good was that tonight?
Yeah. Oh, it was brilliant tonight. And it's weird because it totally took me back to that feeling. It's sort of like a slightly hysterical feeling you get. You suddenly got all this food in you. You're full of sugar. You're allowed alcohol, which hits, well, it hit me like a charging steam train. And you just sort of like want to dance and sing. And you think, what am I doing? But I'm loving it. And yeah, I just think it's kind of a really special moment. But when you're watching it, you think they're all lunatics.
Yeah.
Why are they so excited? But when you're in there, honestly, it's the biggest rush.
It's like, this group especially, I feel like madness has really taken a hold of them. Do you know what I mean? Who do you think has sung Gold better? Was it Roman or was it Martin?
I don't want to be controversial, but I mean, we all love Martin. He's just ludicrously handsome and utterly charming. I mean, he's always the most handsome person in the room. But yeah, and Roman would agree with that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love Lisa as well. She really got the party started. But I've got a weird feeling it might have been Roman. I mean, particularly as he camped it up so much. I don't know. I'll probably get slaughtered by some Spandowies, won't I now? But,
Spandowies, is that what they're called? Yeah, OK, I like that.
I don't know, I just made it up.
He'll love that as well.
Just made it up, Joel, just made it up.
He'll love that as well. Have you picked your winner yet, finally?
I've got a big soft spot for H. I've met him a couple of times. I think he's a lovely, lovely lad. I love Ginger as well. But, oh, my God, Ruby. I mean, I'm a little tad eccentric myself, you may be aware. And I just love somebody that eccentric to just steal it. I mean, there's just no holds bars. She's so acerbic and so funny, but also a massive heart of gold. So, I don't know, one of those three, I suspect.
I love that. Kate, thank you so much for being on our show. You're absolutely amazing. Give it up for Kate Garraway, everybody.
Not at all.
Love that.
To see you.
Time for one last break now, but Kemi will be getting the first impressions of the outside world with Kelly when we get back. See you in a few. Welcome back to Unpacked, everyone. I've just heard Kemi's now with Kelly. Kemi, are you there?
Yes, I am. God, there's so many Kellys and Kemis, but I've got hers. Kelly is here right now. Looking so radiant. It's actually ridiculous that you look like that after you've just been in the jungle for 2 weeks. But how are you feeling now you've just come out?
Do you know what? We had a big night out last night at the Jungle Arms, so we were feeling a little bit worse for wear this morning. But, I mean, what a day to go out.
What a day.
I know.
And that bridge walk brought a tear to my eye. You were crying. Jeremy was on the bridge.
I know.
How did it feel to be reunited with him after so many weeks apart?
Do you know what? It felt just how it felt last night when I ate those fish and chips. It's just the most exhilarating feeling.
I love that it's going to be compared to that.
Honestly, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about doing when you get out of this jungle? Because, of course, you're still in the jungle. Like, we haven't left, but you just left camp, haven't you?
I'm excited to go back to the hotel and have a shower, wash my hair, have a bath, eat something normal that isn't rice and beans, but just obviously like catch up on everything that we've missed. You know, I've not had my phone, so catch up with family, friends, just find out what's been going on.
Because I've been to see the dogs as well.
I miss my dogs so much. I can't even tell you. It actually makes it worse having that picture by your bed because I saw Jeremy and Teddy like every day, and it just reminds you of what's waiting for you on the other side.
Does it like propel you through a little bit more? Like makes you feel like I'm going to do it for them, or would you rather just like turn it down? Just don't. Nah, I don't want to see you.
It goes goes in, it's all of it. It's like some days, you know, you're kind of in it to win it, and other days you're like, do you know what, I'm done. You know, I've had my jungle experience. So it all depends, and that's really depending on everyone else around you, you know, making the camp fun and keeping everyone's spirits up and just enjoying every minute in there, because it is going to be over for everyone really soon.
You were, like, definitely such a good role in camp. You brought the vibes, I particularly thought. You were also a chef. Are you going to be cooking eel anytime soon? Add a bit of white wine or garlic, try and make it a little bit better, because you were not having a good time with that, honey.
Once the eel was cooked, it wasn't so bad, but it's the process. I mean, you give us these animals, there's heads, there's guts, there's tails. I mean, it's just, there's a lot to do before it goes on in that frying pan. There's a lot to navigate.
You've learnt a new skill.
Oh,
was it the wellness treat you wanted? Because we saw in your opening interview, you were like, listen, I've looked at the protein content of cockroaches, and actually it's going to be really good for me. There's collagen in there.
I mean, the eating challenges for me were some of the toughest. Really? Yeah, I just think I could get it in my mouth, I just couldn't swallow. It would, like, hit the back of my throat, and I was just, like, puking. It was awful.
That's a phrase. That's a phrase, isn't it? What keeps you so cheery in there? We were just talking, you were so positive, you were dancing around with Eddie, you were like, you never seem to, or we never seem to see a down day from you. And other people have had their ups and downs.
Yes.
But you were, like, constantly, like, here. What kind of kept you going? How do you do that?
I just think knowing that, you know, it's over quicker than you want it to be, and I've never had an experience like that before, but also I love being outdoors, you know, and I just really threw myself into it, and I wanted the full jungle experience. So I expected cockroaches and worms and sleeping uncomfortably and cold showers. So I think I just mentally got myself into it. So those things didn't really get me down. It was just missing home and missing my husband that really was the hardest thing for me.
And obviously not being able to eat the foods that you like. You might remember before you went to the jungle, you surrendered your favourite ever snack to the Unpacked team.
I did.
I'm here to reunite you, baby.
No way!
Yes. Get stuck into those.
Is it Ferrero Rocher?
It is, and I think I remember you describing them as, was it an orgasm in your mouth or
It was an orgasm in my mouth.
Well, crack on with that, darling.
I'm going to take them with me.
Oh, my goodness, that's incredible. What fear did you overcome before you shoved that in your gob?
What fear did I overcome?
It's a treat for
I
you.
don't know if I overcame a fear, but I was amazed at how I dealt with, like, spiders running all around my face. That was incredible.
Okay, you were so good. Yeah, shove it in.
Okay.
What, can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Because Vogue is currently in the studio with Joel right now. She can see you. Is there anything you want to say to her?
Oh, I could have done it before I put this in my mouth.
Well, let me give you some more information on what you might want to say, because Vogue just said on TV that she's afraid she's in the hotel room next to you and she worries about your time with your husband later on. So does she need some earplugs or anything?
You might do.
Can't wait.
Kelly, you've just been so amazing. Go get yourself a shower, enjoy the chocolate. Give it up for Kelly, everyone.
That was great. There you go. Get yourself some earplugs. Well done.
Can I move rooms?
Don't forget, Kelly will be on our sofa tomorrow. Time for another unseen clip now. Here's Martin with an anecdote that shows meeting your heroes can put you under pressure. Take a look at this.
First time I ever met David Bowie, I was at a party in the studio, and he was like God to me, right? He was like the first thing I saw in the morning when I woke up. On my wall with posters of David Bowie. So he walks in, and I left it till the end of the night to get the courage up. And as I went over to him, it was a bit too late because I was a little bit drunk at the time. Went over to him, shook his hand, and then did the crab walk, right? Like, because I was so drunk.
Oh my
and
God.
hit the wall on the other side of the room and fell to the floor. And all I remember is Bowie looking down at me going,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Bad.
shook his hand and fell over.
Love Martin. What a guy. What a guy. And I can now exclusively reveal who the camp have picked for the next Bush Tucker trial. Drum roll, please. It is, in fact, Jack.
Ooh.
Right. Jack. And Jack will be travelling underground for dangerous discoveries, going on an archaeological dig. That's right, I can't pronounce that word. Jack will be strapped down, digging to find hidden hellholes, only be able to use his hands. And he can expect to also see spiders, scorpions, crocs, and pythons. Not one for the claustrophobics. I can pronounce that one. Sam, it's your final day with us.
I know.
Just quickly, who's your winner?
My winner would have to be one of the boys. It'd be H or Ginge. I know that's been said so many times, but I just think that they've brought so much entertainment. It's so much for us to talk about, and I see a little bit of myself in them as well. So, yeah, I would say either H or Ginge.
Wow, OK, so H or Ginge. If you could just call it out of one of those two, who'd it be? Do you reckon it's going to be Ginge?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Ginge.
Interesting. I like that. Thank you, Vogue. Thank you so much. You've been absolutely great. Give it up for Sam and Vogue, everybody. That's all we've got time for. We'll be back tomorrow night with Kelly and reigning King of the Jungle, Danny Jones. He's McFlying over as we speak. See you tomorrow, 10:20 on ITV2.
Ciao.